Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. So the DG56 really has fallen down the meta since the launch of Modern Warfare 3, and I will say it is deservingly so. At the launch of this game, the DG56 was utterly overpowered. Now here's the thing, this weapon is still not bad, it just isn't what I would classify as a meta. It's still a very good option for medium and close range fights. However, what really pushes it down the meta list is the fact that the damage range isn't all too fantastic and the one burst potential is more or less eliminated. But because of the fast fire rate, you still will find success with this weapon. Starting here with our first attachment is the Jack Glassless Optic that's going to control fire aiming stability. Along with that, it's just a normal reflex sight. As always, this is a preference. You could go with the iron sights, maybe even the slate reflector. At the end of the day, it's going to come down to whatever you're comfortable with. For the comb, I'm going with the FSS Last Stand. That's going to give you sprint to fire speed along with aim down sight speed. Like I just stated, the damage range isn't all too great on this weapon, but one thing you can do is increase the aggression. So that's going to give you 9% there to your aim down sight speed along with 14% to the sprint to fire speed. For the rear grip, I am going with the Varanus Steady Grip to control fire aiming stability, gun kick control, and recoil control to help you with your medium range fights. It's going to make it much easier to hit your target and not have your weapon shaking all over the place while trying to hit your enemies at longer ranges. It's going to give you 10% to the gun kick, 7% to the horizontal and vertical recoil control. For a muzzle, we have the Zem compensated flash hider for kind of the same reason we did choose the underbarrel. We're getting vertical and horizontal recoil control along with fire aiming stability. This is what I would like to call the preferential attachment here. If you want to try out the Scratch L suppressor or maybe even a different muzzle altogether, you can swap this out. My personal preference is the Zem compensator here though. And for our final attachment is the CDG T25 light barrel to increase the bullet velocity and damage range. Self-explanatory attachment. At the end of the day, it's going to increase your damage range by 20% along with the bullet velocity to 10%. So without this attachment, your damage range is at a very lackluster 20 meters. This is going to bring it up to 24.4 meters. Like I said, a very good medium range option, also has some good close range capabilities. So here's all of your attachments on the screen. If you guys wanted to copy that down, now would be the time to do so. Make sure you pause the video, copy all the attachments down and whatever. There's also the rest of the loadout on the screen. If you guys also needed to pause to copy this down, we're going to jump into a gameplay here featuring the DG56 in order for you guys to get a grasp of what the thing is capable of. I did say it's not a meta, but it's still very good. If you're grinding some camos or just looking for a different weapon to use here in Modern Warfare 3, it is a good shout. Make sure you guys hit the like and subscribe button for me. Let's get into that gameplay. DG56 is in hand. I always like to cover this weapon at least once a season. We're over on my favorite map in Greece. What can we do today? Well, obviously the goal is that DNA bomb, but if we can't lock that, of course, it's just the swarm. I haven't seen this map much this season, but there's a lot of maps that I play now, you know? I play a lot of maps with the good map pool with a lot of the variety they've been putting into the game, whether it be Grime or Paris or Tokyo, a lot of them. Okay. A lot of them are really good. Let's just leave it at that. I'm gonna keep moving this way. I think that's gonna be a move. Now, obviously, I'm sure a lot of you remember when the DG56 was meta. It has definitely fallen far from grace when it comes to this weapon being a meta, but it's still a fairly decent burst weapon. You just don't have that one burst potential anymore, unfortunately. Or you do, it's just not as likely, I guess is the best way of putting it. Dang, his queen just absolutely fried me. Not as good of a start as one would have hoped, but we got time to do something about it. Got plenty of time to do something about it. There we go. Might pick up that sniper low key. One thing I hope they improve is the water mechanics in Black Ops 6 because number one, hit registration sucks. For starters, hit registration sucks. Secondly, you can't freaking see in it, man. So, like, that's my complaints regarding it. These guys are aggressive. I'm gonna give them credit. I gotta lock in this VTOL. That's gonna be my biggest helper here.
updated. Move to the hard point.
What the hell was that? Okay. Definitely not going the way I would have hoped. I'm not even in first place on the squad here.
Hard point compromised. Secure the area. Enemies inside the perimeter.
Took a shot.
Hard point compromised. Secure the area.
Don't regret not finishing the job. Changing back.
They're gonna be here.
Hard point relocating. Stand by. Enemies inside the perimeter.
This was justice, not revenge.
Compromised. Secure the area. Hard
I'm out of here.
point secure the target area. Enemies inside the
All right, that was we turned that streak around quick from where we originally were.
hard point
I'll give the other team credit. They're giving me a good fight here. I like when it's like this.
Enemies inside the perimeter.
Still stand.
Standing by.
I won't let
Got our
anyone
VTOL.
else die on
2
my
kills
watch.
here for an advanced.
Hard point compromised. Secure
There it is.
UAV. Standing by.
Semtex out.
UAV is on station. Scanning for threats.
I'm gonna hit this route here.
Next hard point. Stand by.
Where was... dude, I am just playing like it's just awful.
Target marked.
There's nothing, there's no excuse for it. I'm playing awful.
Counter UAV is online.
This was justice, not revenge. Tossing Semtex.
We're gonna come up behind him here. This guy's ghost. He's gone, but we can hit this way.
Sniper KIA. Changing back.
Hopefully this VTOL locked me in another advanced UAV here. It's the only thing I'm hoping for.
Hard point relocated.
Because I really messed up. They're fighting back hard. I mean, the VTOL's getting a lot of kills. Holy.
Hard point relocated. Secure the VTOL ready.
VTOL got me another VTOL.
Phoenix 2-3 flying outbound.
I got another one if I really want to.
Swapping max.
I think I do. Where are they at? Okay, so right here.
Area marked. You're clear top.
Right where I was shooting.
Copy that, Phoenix.
Dropping ammo.
Go for tasking. Friendly mosquito active. Enemies inside the
Front
perimeter.
battle.
Advanced UAV establishing order. Compromised. Secure the area.
Changing mag. Took a shot.
There's our swarm. We got time for a DNA bomb here, so I'm not going to risk it.
They're falling apart.
Just got to pay attention.
Confirming next hard point. Stand by. Enemies inside the perimeter. Target area
RPG,
updated.
take cover.
I'm staring at that mini map.
Dust it up. Swapping max.
Kind of need them to lock in and go to the hill, though. Team's on it. I'm at 54.
Enemy is down.
I'm going to go all the way because they're shooting my streak down.
Advanced UAV returning to base.
Loading.
Our
I don't know if I'm going to have time to get it here.
enemies inside the perimeter.
That's a decoy. I'm going to have to go. I don't have a choice. Not an ideal situation with the weapon I'm using. Oh, we got it. Okay.
Target marked. Request fire mission.
Stand by. Enemies inside the perimeter.
One down.
Advanced UAV standing by.
And in advanced. We just got to get out of this little section here.
Advanced UAV is on
And we have a swarm, so I'm going to call that in. That's going to end the game, unfortunately. 63.
Changing mag. Semtex out. A shot. Loading. Dusted.
Okay. Yeah, it's probably ending the game here.
Drone squad inbound. Sniper KIA.
What can you do?
Knock one down.
76. I mean, I have so many kills. I can't complain, but I just could have had so many more with them if they stay off the objective. If the objective is left alone, I bet you I lock in like 120. That's it. 86, man. That DNA bomb is kind of easy now. With streaks, like all you really have to do is lock in like that VTOL. Once you do that, man, it's kind of easy. I'm going to be honest. I don't know how much I like that whole streak contributing to your nuke situation. You guys go down in the comment section. Let me know what you think.